Good day, everyone. This is Ruth Duque, and today we will address a critical and timely issue, the mental health challenges faced by Filipino youth today. So, as we work to support the youth of our nation, understanding the rationale behind initiatives like Teen Talk is very essential. So, we have provided for our group the social marketing and social mobilization plan is about the Teen Talk. So for our part one, we will give you the overview and situation analysis of our social mobilization plan. Let's begin with the 2024 Global School-Based Student Health Survey has revealed about an alarming truth on the Filipino high school students that are grappling with significant psychological challenges. So the stress, anxiety, and sadness are not just an isolated incidents, but of course, this is a widespread issues among our youth today. And to add to this, issues, of course, the harsh realities of bullying and exposure to violence, and it's clear that their academic performance and social relationship and of course their overall well-being are being under immense by this social issue. So the Teen Talk is our response that seeks to address these mental health challenges by, of course, building a mental health advocacy and literacy so that the young people understand and feel or can give their emotions, can share their emotions or what they are going through. So normalizing mental health, of course, is um, a very critical issues nowadays. So breaking down the stigma that prevents open situation or open discussion, of course, can also be another thing. And enhancing access to support this system, ensuring that no youth feels alone in their struggle is our main goal. So at its core, Teen Talk is about empowering young Filipino youth today to embrace the mental health well-being as an integral part of their lives. So for our um, situation, let's look at this. The 2024 WHO GSHS fact sheet that paints a very clear picture of Filipino youth today that has an emotional distress. So mental health condition actually, such as this stress, depression, anxiety, still remain unaddressed in our society nowadays. So the stigma surrounding the mental health is a significant barrier compounded by the lack of accessible resources, and that is true. Whether we are being reminded by that, we are being aware of that, that is really happening nowadays. And while our nation has making a progress with policies like the Republic Act number 11036 or the Mental Health Act, the gap still remains, particularly in delivering the proactive, such as youth centered interventions, which is very essential and very important in this kind of program. So these challenges demands innovative and culturally relevant solutions, and this is where the Teen Talk steps in. So Teen Talk bridges the gap by leveraging platform familiar to the youth today, which is the social media. So it combines a digital outreach in social media campaigns with face-to-face channels such as some workshops or forums. So each component is designed to be developmentally appropriate and grounded in Filipino culture, of course, ensuring the resonance with our youth today. So a call. So, in conclusion, the Teen Talk is not just an initiative, it's a necessary movement to safeguard the mental health of the Filipino youth or teenagers nowadays. So by addressing the gaps in awareness, stigma and accessibility, we can give our youth the tools they need to navigate the challenges of today's world. So together we have the power to normalize mental health conversations and of course create a culture where well-being matters, which is we wanted to promote this as our youth today are really facing this kind of issue. Again, thank you so much for listening to my report. This is Ruth Duque again, and have a great day, everyone.